Hi everyone, I'm Paul and I tell you everything you need to know about the artisanplus planning and inventory solution for coffee roasters. Today, we're continuing to create reports on your roasting history with a focus on potential errors or missing information and how to correct those. We directly head to the reports section and there to the sequential roast reports. We already have created several of them and also finalized most of them, shown here in grey. The newest one, however, is indicated in red. When we open it, we get a red Missing Items link here. We use it to scroll down and find the roast entry that has been added or modified after the report has been created. How do we treat this? If the roasting date has been wrongly entered, we can open the item and simply change it. If not, then the roast should be added to the report. This is easy to do. We just check that currently we have 114 roasts in this report. We open it by clicking on the edit button and directly see the system has found the new roast and added it. 115. Let's save the updated report and voila, no errors anymore. We can also finalize it. Now we create the next report and are again presented with a red Missing Items link. We also have some red entries in the overview table. So we follow the link to scroll down to a table with 3 roast entries. The first is missing the beans that were roasted, while the other 2 are missing information about the weight or yield. If we want to allow such roasts, which should rarely be the case, there is the option to include entries with empty weights. When we now have all roasts listed for us, we can find those roasts R3263 and 4 in the list with the missing information marked. But this is unsatisfactory, since also all the sums have been put in parentheses and there are still values shown in red. We uncheck this again and correct the entries instead. I open those 3 roasts in different tabs and look at the first one. Indeed, there are no beans specified, which means that our inventory cannot be correct, since the system doesn't know which beans have been used. We correct that, save, and go to the next entry. Here, the initial amount is missing. We add that and save. Finally, in the third entry, the end weight was not entered. We fix and save it. So going back to our report, we could now update by cancelling and re-adding the report, or we just hit save. The system will then take the changes into account and, as we can see, there are now no errors anymore, no missing entries. The only reason why there are still some numbers in red is that there are 1 or more discarded roasts, which are highlighted, and we can display them by clicking on the eye icon here. In this case, there is only 1. If that's correct, we close the dialog and can finally finalize it and be done with it. But there is so much more we can do on the platform. Stay tuned and look forward to the next videos where I will talk about the purpose and advantage of open roast reports and hint at a lot of the other great features of Artisan Plus.